Most of you didn't know that I took graphic design when I was in Scouts at summer camp, obviously. But most of you didn't know that until now because I just told you. My authority as taking graphic design gives me no authority to be in the reality of critiquing logo design, but here I am today posting to YouTube. I haven't done this in a while, but this is something a little different. But what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be critiquing all 30 NHL franchises logos, including the ones that I hate the most, and I'm going to try not to be biased. I'm also going to critique the Vegas Golden Knights logo that was just recently released over this off season. And also talking about maybe who they should get and who they shouldn't get. Also, make sure to compress that like button. Let's see if we can get this to about 5 or 6 likes. I know I probably don't even have that many subscribers, but one way we can make that subscriber count go up is by subscribing. Wow, who knew that? Are you serious? Also, make sure to subscribe and like so that I can have the will to keep putting out all of these videos, because if we get a certain number of likes on this, I might do it for the NFL or the MLB. But like and subscribe so I can have the will to keep putting these videos out just for you. Okay, so the first logo I'm going to critique is what I think is a pretty good logo. It's the Anaheim Ducks. If you can't notice, there's a D on your screen. And if you didn't notice, that's also the bottom of the Duck's web foot, as I'm about to show you. Oh my, look at that. It's a duck's webbed foot. Also, if you didn't notice, there was a 3 on the left side of the logo. You can go back and look at that. But there's a 3. Next logo is the Arizona Coyotes. There's nothing much to this logo except for the fact that it's a coyote and it's howling. Okay, next logo is the Boston Bruins. This is a classic one. It's got the wheel. It's got the B for Boston. The wheel aligns great with the B. It looks great. Next logo that I have is the Buffalo Sabres. It's a buffalo. It's sabers. It literally looks like cave art. It's got a circle around it. Nothing else on that one. Next logo is the Calgary Flames. It's pretty much just a sea that has fire. It also looks like there's some sort of mushroom, and how they forgot to put a flame in to cover that white spot. Next is the Carolina Hurricanes. You have like a C thing on the left side with the black. You have like a circular saw blade in the middle and one mean looking eye. Okay, now we have a really classic one, the Chicago Blackhawks. Love this logo because it looks great and it dignifies the Blackhawk. Next logo is the Colorado Avalanche. Snow makes kind of a C. What's going down that A, which is the mountain, is actually a hockey puck, but it's stylized. Next is the Columbus Blue Jacket, and it's very American. But it kind of makes a C. It's got a star because America and stars. Next is the Detroit Red Wings. You have wings. It's got a wheel to symbolize the auto industry in Detroit. It's a great logo. I hope it never changes like this. That's right. I went there. I kind of hate the Red Wings, though, so might want to see that happen because then they'd be embarrassed. Next is the Edmonton Oilers, and the Oilers are really, really well named because oiling is the only reason Edmonton exists. But good logo overall, orange nectar and all. Next is the Florida Panthers. I don't know why they changed it because this logo looks so much worse than it did in the early 2000s. Like, this is what it looks like. I mean, this is really cool. It's got shadows. It's leaping at you. It's all fierce. It's ready to kill you and rip your heart out. Next, we have the LA Kings. It's not clever. It's not edgy. It says LA. It's got a crown at the bottom. If you look very closely, there's 2 hockey sticks at the top. Now, next is the Montreal Canadiens. CH, Le Club du Hockey Canadien. It makes like a Jesus fish, happy face man with whatever you see there. Next is the Nashville Predators. If you look closely, you can see a Pegasus with no legs. Also, the teeth in the mouth make an N. Next, the New Jersey Devils. I don't like this team very much, but if you're not stupid, you can see the N and the J that's attached to it, and the sadistic horns. Next is the New York Islanders. It's got the NY with the Y being the hockey stick, a puck, and then it says Islanders in the text below, and then there's a Long Island in the back. Next is the New York Rangers. This logo is very simple. I like it. I hate the team, but I like the logo, but it looks a lot like the main NHL logo. I guess 90 years ago when they didn't have graphic design, they just kind of shaped it to look like the main NHL logo because that's the only design they had. Next is the Ottawa Senators, which I think is a pretty cool logo. You have like a Roman senator, not really. It's more like just a Roman soldier. But on the right, it makes like half of an O. Next is the team I hate the most, the Philadelphia Flyers. The whole logo makes a P, and then it has the feather things. So those are nice. And then it's an owl thing glaring at you with orange eye of death. Next, the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's very simple. It's got a penguin. It's got a stick. Penguins playing hockey. Got a triangle behind it. Black and gold for Pittsburgh. Next, you have the San Jose Sharks, which is really cool and really boss because it's got a fierce shark jumping out of the ice and biting into a hockey stick. Next, you've got the St. Louis Blues. I get it. It's a note. It's got wings, and it's blue. But even though that's not what it symbolizes. And then the Tampa Bay Lightning looks like they just skipped the typography here and went for a well-designed, clean-looking logo. But there is an L in that Lightning. Next is the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're looking good this year, aren't they? I like that they changed it from the blocky and modern design back to the original. Next, the Vancouver Canucks. It's got a C. It's got an orca. That's just a shout out to their parent company, which is Orca Entertainment, which owns the team. Now, the retro logo from the 70s, it looks stupid at first, but then you realize that the rectangle, that's a C. And then that hockey stick, it's kind of a V if you turn it. Next is another team I hate, the Washington Capitals. T makes a hockey stick. And then, of course, you got the L because that's the Capitals in the playoffs. Last logo is the Minnesota Wild. I don't know what to say about this. Trees make an M and a W. You got the sun, and you also have that creek right there. Next is the Las Vegas Golden Knights, the new kid in town. The helmet makes like a V for Vegas, and pretty good logo overall. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like it, and also if you want to see more content like this, subscribe. Comment your favorite logo in the NHL. Mine's the Penguins because it's my team. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you like and subscribe it. I really enjoyed making this video even though I had to make everything on the go. Bye.